Okay, welcome to the lesson today. This is lesson 2 of typical mistakes my students make. I think it's useful to try to analyse typical mistakes. Sometimes it's really difficult to stop making the same mistake because you've already said it hundreds of times or thousands of times, and it's very difficult to stop making the mistake then. Okay, so let's look at the first mistake on this list. He gave me £20. I spent them on ice cream. Where's the mistake? Where is it? Now I know you're thinking £20. £20 is plural, and so I spent them. Unfortunately, no, not in English. I spent it. Very strange, but always true. Money is always it. Even when it's £50, £2, I spent £2 on ice cream. I spent it on ice cream. Always it, please, for money. For any amounts of money, still it, not they or them. Okay, second big mistake is on the one side. Now, I'm sure you know the expression, on the one hand, and I believe that my students, because in Russian they have the word side for they say on the one side, well we say on the one hand. You can say on one side of the road, on one side of the park, that's fine, but you can't say on the one side like on the one hand, on the other hand. Okay, advices, knowledges, researches. No. Research, knowledge, and advice. Okay, advice, knowledge, research, they are all uncountable. Okay, uncountable. The next mistake, one of my students, Sasha, very often makes this mistake, but he's not the only one. I've heard it many times. We don't have an expression the most part of the class. It's not possible. You can say most of the class, or you can say the majority of the class. The majority means the biggest part of, the majority of the class. The majority of the audience clapped. Yeah, the majority of the audience clapped. Most of the audience clapped. So not the most part of, please. Okay, number 5, you should recognise this mistake immediately. I have to be honest and say that there are many native speakers who make the same mistake when they're speaking fast. Many people do say, especially in this area, in the southeast of England, in London, lots of people say, she don't know nothing. And of course, it shouldn't be that. She doesn't know anything, or he, anything. If you want, they're making 2 mistakes in one sentence there. They're saying she don't and then nothing. She doesn't know anything. Okay? Number 6, in English, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, there is no S. 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 100, 200, 300, 400, 2,000. Okay? Hundreds, thousands, and millions. When you put a number before them, don't make them plural. Illogical, I agree, but don't make them plural. 6 million, 400, 2,000. Okay, number 7. I already have done my homework. Now you've done the good thing. You've remembered that already is always present perfect. So you've used present perfect. Well done. But you've put already in the wrong position. I have already done my homework. I have just done my homework. I have never done my homework. These adverbs, which are a sign to use present perfect, please put them before have and the third form, except for yet, which goes at the end and it's used in negative sentences. Already is usually used in positive. or questions, we generally use the yet as well. Have you done your homework yet? Or I haven't done it yet, but I have already done my homework. Okay? Number 8, he's not so fast as the other driver. This almost sounds correct, and I believe that in one book I read that it was correct, but I don't believe the book. I disagree. He's not as fast as the other driver. As plus adjective plus as. Okay? He is as fast as the other driver. If you want to say they drive at the same speed, he is as fast as. Not so fast as. You can say he's not so fast, full stop, that's good. But he's not as fast as the other driver. Okay, number 9. I am agree, I am not agree. I don't know why, but this is a very typical mistake. I agree. I don't agree. It's a verb. Agree is a typical English verb, and to make it negative we use don't in present simple. There's no need to use the auxiliary verb be. There's no I am agree, no, just I agree. I am in agreement, maybe, but just I agree. Number 10, my wife still makes this mistake. She speaks very good English, but she still makes this mistake, and lots of people do. Lots of top speakers will still make some basic mistakes, and this is one which I often hear. I didn't went. I don't know why, but people must remember that didn't always has the infinitive. I didn't go. Okay? Please, if you have any questions about any of these mistakes, ask me a question under the video, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'll try to make some more on these typical mistakes. Thank you for watching.
Please subscribe if you've enjoyed this lesson and would like to receive more over the next few weeks. Here are some videos on phrasal verbs, auxiliary verbs, tenses, and verb forms as well, like gerunds and 2+ infinitive. Please watch them and try the quizzes below the videos, and I hope that you improve.